Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are doing our nails at home. And for those who have been watching, you already know that I was gonna do this. But for those who are new, hi, welcome. These are press-on nails. They're not acrylic, they're not gel, and they're not my natural nail. So they're just simple press-on nails. The most inexpensive, I think personally, best way to do your nails to keep them healthy and looking good, and just like the most variety because you could just pop them off when you want, you know, and you don't have to deal with all of the, you know, gel and acrylic and lights and all that stuff, and you don't have to pay full price for nice nails. So I love doing them. I've been doing them for about, I want to say 4 weeks, and it's been working great. If you want to know how to get these kind of nails on your own without breaking the bank, then keep on watching. Yeah, I have all my stuff in front of me. I use, let me show you. They are press-on nails, and they are by Nail Bliss. I got them at Sally's. So this is 2 weeks this lasted. The only thing is, like, I started off square and then they turn like almond round, which I don't mind the almond, but yeah. There are other kits, but I end up cutting them down, and they have numbers on it so you can keep track. Beauty Secrets Quick Dry Nail Glue. This stuff works good. Can you see it? You need nail polish remover. This tool is crucial for this, for taking off the nails, and for doing cuticles. This one I don't know the name of the brands. This I've had for years, but it kind of dulled out, so I just use this for removing nails. And this one I use to cut the cuticle, and this one's from Sally's, and just ask them, they'll help you find it. You need a cuticle pusher, and preferably one that has like a rounded edge, because I noticed with like the square, it's not gonna push back to the natural form of your nail bed. Yeah. Buffer, you need good filer, not too intense. For my top coat, use Out the Door. This is absolutely my favorite, but I think they are discontinuing it, to be honest. So I got this. I'm gonna try this. Wow, it's dry. See how that goes. And I have a little bowl for some remover. So I'm gonna start by taking my nails off, and so since it's been 2 weeks that I've had them on, these will probably pop right off. But if you want to do it every week, the reason why I did do it every week, because I like fresh nails, and I like them like nice and square, and well, nice and like rectangle. And just, I don't know, I do my routine every Sunday-ish, so I just like to do it weekly. But anyway, they lasted 2 weeks, so I think I'm gonna start doing it every other week. I put a little nail polish in there. This is what's gonna help dissolve the glue under the nail, rather than just like ripping them off, and that's gonna ruin your nail if you do it that way. So this is the best way to keep them healthy. Dip them in for a quick sec, and then I'm gonna use this tool to go right under. Why I like this, like some people use like Metro cards and stuff, that's just gonna go on like this. You can watch, you can bend it. Are you seeing? You can like go really slow. Just gotta be gentle and careful, patient. So you see how I did that? Rather than just like popping it off. Then you go back into the back into the nail polish remover. So it just dissolves it. Angle. There you go. Simple as that. And that's what you do with every nail. So I'm gonna take these off and then we'll get back to it. Okay, all the nails are off. So that was a lot quicker than it typically takes. Like, so I might just do them every other week. For you guys, it might last a week and a half. It might last only a week. It depends on how aggressive you are with your hands. Like my friend, she's very like rough with things. So things like her nails are weak. So everything like pops off right away. But I'm a server, and you know, I've worked. So I'm just very aware of my hands, and like I'm kind of delicate with things. So I guess that helps. But they lasted a long time. So anyway, I like that they came off very easy. And now I'm going to cut them down. Okay, so I cut them down really short and I filed them a little bit, and I just like used the rough part to just buff them real quick. So you know how like they put oil on and like push the cuticles back and cut and everything? I cut my cuticles first, and then I put the oil on, and then I cut them again. Like I'll push them back. Before I push them, like look, this is what I do. So I will go along. I just feel like you can see all the dead skin and like the roughness before you put the oil on. And sometimes when you put the oil on, it just like smooths it out and you miss spots. So I kind of just go around and cut around. Like when you push back and you do down there, I wait until after with the oil. First, I'm just going around the nail bed. Okay, so now I am going to use my cuticle oil, and this stuff is so good. It's from Sally's. It's avocado for nails and skin. I believe it's avocado oil, almond oil, and vitamin E. It smells really good and it feels really good. And I also like to put this on my nails like throughout the week, like if I'm feeling dry, just so like they hold up. I feel like they last a lot longer if you keep your nail beds moisturized. So it's a really good oil, and it's fairly inexpensive. If not, you can use like a vitamin E oil from Trader Joe's, but I really recommend this one. So I just put it on my nails. I'm gonna let it soak in, and go around your fingers too, like all, because I get dry over here too, like all over. Is it just me, or almonds smell like cherries too? It's so good. So as that's sitting in, I'm gonna take my cuticle pusher thingy and take the rounded edge and just push back the natural form. Like you don't want to square it out. I used to make the mistake of trying to square the actual like cuticle bed, but really you want to square up the top and have the bottom rounded. That'll make it look like a nice manicure. After that, as the oil's still on, I will cut the bottom portion and get all that dead skin off. Okay, so I buffed, washed them, put lotion on my hands, and then I took like a little piece of paper towel and put some nail polish remover, and I kind of just went like that to all my nails so there's no residue of lotion. And I picked my color. I think I'm gonna do Bear With Me by Essie, but I'm not definite. The next step that I do would be picking out the nails. So everyone's different, everyone's nail beds are different. You kind of just have to match them up to what works for you. And is that it? Yeah, I don't know which one's which. Shoot. Nope, I think it's this. Okay, yeah. So then what I'll do to make it easier on myself so I don't forget the numbers, I'll line it up like the fingers. Like here's the thumbs. I'll put 2 down like that. And then it's the middle. So I get my nail glue. And I usually start with my thumb. So the easiest way to put it on is to take it with the opposite hand. Test how you would put it on normally. You know what I mean? Like how would your hand rotate to put it on? What I'm saying is like, don't put the thing there and then put on the glue. Because then you got to pick it up and then the glue's gonna stick and it's gonna dry. Have it ready. Like my thumb holding it up this way and putting the glue in isn't gonna be helpful, because then I have to go like that and it's like hard to get it on. I'm gonna put it on the way I would, that's best, that's easiest. You know what I mean? Like my pointer finger holding it. I know it's a silly thing, but once you do it, you'll get like, what's the easiest way. So I hold it like that. You test it, make sure it's definitely the right one before. And then you're gonna put the glue the closest to the bottom. With the bigger nails, you wanna put like 2 drops. So I'm gonna put the one, and then I'm gonna move it all around, like the bottom half in the middle. And then you're just gonna put it on, make sure it's straight, push really hard. Just hold it for a bit. That's it. The decent amount of glue that you put on and like the way that you press it on with, it really makes a difference, because if there's a lot of air pockets in there, it's gonna pop off a lot easier. So you gotta make sure it looks like it's all evenly distributed. You'll get the hang of it once you keep doing it. I literally picked the worst week to do this. My hands look disgusting and pale and like, ew, excuse them. All right. This one only needs like 1 drop of it on the edges. And then I just have to make sure my nail is like, it's perfectly straight because I have crooked nails. Push down, make sure it's close to the cuticle. And if there's ever like any glue, I'll just take this and go quickly, because then it gets stuck to things and it's not fun. So simple, and it literally dries so quick. Like, this is dry. It's literally the easiest thing. And you just keep going with it. All right, so my nails are on. Wait, this one? I could have done a better job on this pinky. I kind of left a little room right there. I should have did it more. But they're not all gonna be perfect. But I'm really happy with how the air pockets are. Like, if you can tell the difference between like the air pocket on this one, can you see it? You see a little bit, and then the rest of them, they're pretty smooth. Like all the glue is in there. I don't know if it's coming up. But that's what really holds the nail down. The placement of it and everything. Making sure you go very close to the cuticle, that you got everything, enough glue on there. And you hold it long enough down. That really makes the big difference, I think. So now the next step, so if you want them this long, you can leave them, it's fine. That would work. For me, that's a little bit too long, and I want them to be more of like rectangle, not like chunky square, not almond. I notice also the shorter that they are, the longer they last. So being delicate, making sure the glue is on, like evenly distributed, the air pockets, keeping your cuticles moisturized, and just being aware. And the shorter the nail, the longer they last. So those are tips. I like them pretty long, so I'm just gonna cut them slightly. Like that. It's better to go like a little at a time though, just so you don't cut them too much if you don't want. That's about it. So I'm gonna finish them off and I'll be back. All right, so I cut them down, but I didn't cut them too short because I'm just gonna leave it up to filing to make it if I really wanna go any shorter, but I don't wanna go too much shorter. I just wanna make sure that they're even. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, the thing with my fingers is that like these 2 fingers are crooked, so I have to like align them with the other 3, 4. So I don't want a coffin look. I want like a rectangle-ish square. I don't mind a little slight coffin because these are almonds, so they're kind of going to be, but I'd rather them more rectangle. I really like doing them at home because I feel like I can make them custom to what I want, and I'm so picky. And like, I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, I can't do nails, I can't do them myself, or like I just prefer to have someone do it for me, which it is nice to have someone do it, but because I'm so anal and my fingers are like weird, I feel like I get the best result when I do it. I don't know if I cut them too short. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my time and make sure you're just looking at each nail, going back and forth, making sure they look good like that, you know? And after I file them, I'm gonna paint them. Okay, so this is about the size I like. The length, I mean. So after I did the filing, which I did, I take the buffer and I just go underneath, and you'll get that like excess nail comes right off. Let's see, go right underneath. Like the little, and we are done. They are done. You can leave the house, paint them later, do whatever you want. I'll paint them right now, but I don't need it. So when you have the fake nails, you don't need a base coat, which is great because it's a lot quicker. So the process I feel like is literally, it took me about an hour and a half, the most right now. So I feel like, I don't know, I think it's good. So I'm gonna get right to my nails. I don't know if you need to watch me paint, like honestly, it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't really have any, I don't think I have any tips. All right, so my nails are finished. This is the finished result. I like the color. Like I said, I'm just very pale, so it's not really that flattering, but self-tanner does the trick. Look at my face compared to my hand. Yeah, that is it. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Oh, I just put a little bit of that cuticle oil on after they dried, just so that they're nice and smooth and hydrated and all that. Moisturized, whatever. If you have any questions, comment below. Give this a thumbs up and share your thoughts. And subscribe if you're not already. I will see you in my next video, guys. Love you. Good luck with your nails. Bye. Ciao.